Now let's say you want to raise a defect. Okay, so I just want to go for this one, and I'm just going to run a test. Okay, so the first step itself is failed. All right. So now I want to raise a defect. So you just come here and then you click on that defect. And then you will be having like a new defect and the linked defects. I'll show you about I'll talk to you about the linked defects. Okay, but for now let's look at the new defect. So you just click on the new defect, and then another window will be populated. You provide a summary, and whoever you want to assign it to, you just assign it to. Let's say I want to assign it to Arshi. Okay, and then people whoever has raised it, and defect category, is it a bug or enhancement? It is a bug. Defect priority, what kind of priority it has got? Defect severity, what kind of severity it has got? And defect status. Okay, if it is a 0, it is new, 1 abandoned, 1 be assigned, rejected, whatever it is. Okay, so in here typically you would be changing the status as ready to test, or whatever the developer will be changing the status. Okay, so and then which release it is going to be. In here it is a dummy release, because this dummy release is something what you extracted from the test plan. And then which environment it is going to be. It is a UAT environment, and impacted country, which country it is impacting. You have a list of countries. Okay, and the program, which program it is influencing, it comes under the HR program. So typically you just fill in the mandatory ones and you can ignore the other ones. But it would be nice to have like a target end date and which cycle that is coming under, and do we need to, so does this test needs to be done regression as part of the regression. So it is nice to have all those details, but if you can't, that is absolute fine. That is absolute fine. But all these things I will show you. I've already created a template so to import all these things as well. I'll show you when I talk about importing the defects.
If I understood correctly, the tester are going to raise the defect,
yes,
right? So
exactly.
My question is, you show us, so for example, from the test script, you can create a new defect and so on, right? Mm-hmm. So those required fields, the one in red, should be populated by the testers or by us?
Typically, the tester would be the one who should be able to pick these fields. This is straightforward, These are straightforward, to whom you want to assign it to. What sort of category is that? Defect priority, defect severity. These are all straightforward. Anyone who has got a bit of system, subject knowledge, they would be able to understand. Even if you think like they can't, they wouldn't be able to understand, you can give them a predefined set or a template. Okay, telling them like, please only assign these tests to this particular test developer, and then if it is a bug, obviously I believe any bugs the testers are going to raise, whether that is a design gap or a bug or whatever it is, a change enhancement or whatever it is, I believe. I don't think that the testers would have that knowledge whether to decide whether it is a bug or not.